श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम्। ॐ मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिष्टाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्त कौमुदीयं विरच्यते। अ इ उन् ऋल् ऋक् ये ओङ् ऐ औच हयवरट् ळन् यमगणनं जभै घडधश् जबगडदश् खफचटथ चटतौ कपै श सर् हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि. Then we said in the last class that we will also add supratyahara. Okay, su au jas out shas ta bhyam bhis nge bhyam bhyas ngasi bhyam bhyas ngas os am ni os sup. Okay, now so yesterday we were saying supaha. Supaha means he said supaha trini trini वचनानि एकशः एकवचन द्विवचन बहुवचनानि संज्ञानि स्युः. So each three, out of each three, each one of them gets the name ekavachana, dvivachana, bahuvachana, singular, dual and plural. But wait, you said prathama, dvitiya, tritiya, etc. are used as it is used by the people of the past, the grammarians of the past. They used it. With respect, we are using the same thing. The acharyas of the year, they used it. Now, where did you get this ekavachana, dvivachana, bahuvachana, sanya? That's a name, right? So, where did you get this? So, for establishing that, he says, dvekayor dvivachanaika vachane, dvekayor dvivachanaika vachane, dvekayor dvivachanaika vachane, dvekayor, dviye, okay? Dvekayor द्विवचन एकवचने. What does he say? द्वित्व एकवचन एकवचनयोः एते स्तः. In the case of द्वित्व and ekavachana, in द्वित्व and ekatva, द्वित्व double, ekatva single. In the case of double and single, dual and single, actually dual and single, we have to use a dual case and singular case. Okay, so bahushu bahuvachanam, bahuvachane etat syat. In the case of bahuvachana, in the case of plural, you have to use this bahuvachana. Simple. So when in the case of the previous sutra is dvekavachane is in krama, in order respectively we have to say. So okay. So now how do you understand? For singular, for single you have to use, for single you have to use singular, for double you have to use dual case, and for multiple you have to use plural case. Okay, so singular, dual and plural case. Now tika, we'll see that tat rutto visarga, we'll see that later. Now supaha, okay, dvekayoh iti, dvekayor iti bhava pradhano nirdeshah. So dvekayor dvivachane ekavachane, there he is using the bhava, just the idea, the sense, that's all. Otherwise what will happen? Dve eka, dvi 2, eka 1. So 2 plus 1 3, meaning a plural. It should be used in plural, right? So that is why he says anyatha dvekeshu. Okay, otherwise there is another thing, singleness, dualness, bhava. Okay, so in the case of class, he is just using when it's only single class, then you have to use singular. When it is dual of the class, you have to use dual. That's the idea. Okay, otherwise you have to say there are I single, you single, me single, all single, there are so many singles here, right? So singular, how can that be in singular case? Multiple they are, right? Each one of them, each one of these things. Therefore he says anyatha dvekeshu iti syad iti abhiprayena vyachaste. Otherwise it should be dvekeshu, not dvekayoho. Okay, dual case you should not use, you should not use plural. Okay, dvitvekachanoti bahushu purusutra vairupyaya iha api bahushabdo bahutva paraityaha. So to show that it is different from the previous sutra, here he is talking about bahu. So bahushu is using multiple. Multiple also is one class. You have to accept it as one class, no? So to differentiate it from the other sutra, he is using it in plural class. There is no other way. We have to say Vyakhyanameva Sharanam. न च अत्र सूत्रे बहुशब्दः बहुत्वपरत्वेऽपि बहुत्वस्य एकत्वात् बहुषु इति बहुवचनं कथम् इति शङ्क्यम्. No. Wait. See, here also bahutva, there can be multiples, but every multiple is a single multiple. This is a group and that is a group. There is a single group of everything. So you have to use only singular here when you refer to the multiple. So he says ekatvat bahushu iti bahuvachanam katham. How do you say bahushu? You should have say bahu. Bahu iti nacha sankyam. Don't doubt this. Why? Bahutva sankhyaadhara dravyagata bahutvasya bahutva gune aropena tadupattehe. See, when you are talking about bahutva, multiple, where does this multiplicity exist? In some object, dravya, in some object. Okay. So there, in that, there is multiplicity there. So we superimpose the plurality there and say plural, in plural. Okay. So it's just an excuse of using the plural there. That's all. Bahutvam cha tritva chatushtwadi parardha sankhya vyapaki bhuta dharma visheshaha. What does actually bahutva mean? Multiple means, plural means 3 or 3 plus. In English, 2 or 2 plus is plural. Okay. So in Sanskrit, 3 plus whatever, 3 or 3 plus is plural. That is why it says tritva means 3, chatushta means 4. So we have the 3, 4, etc. In these situations, parardha sankhya vyapaki bhuta, till the trillions, billions, whatever that is. So that in all that this bahutva exists. Natu tritvadi anyatmamiti ekadashasya prathame bahuvachanena sarvprapter vikalpah syat iti kapinjala adhikarane tad bhashyavartikostam. Okay. He is bringing the story of the Purvamamsa. See, without Purvamamsa, you cannot understand that. Even though you may understand Sanskrit, without understanding the Purvamamsa, you will not even understand what he is referring here. See, what does bahutva mean? Plural. Plural means 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. It can be all of them can be plural. It should not be accepted in this way. He is giving an example. The example is, he says, tritvadi anyatmam. 3 or anything. 3 or anything other than anything, any one of them. There's a choice here. How? He says, ekadashasya prathame. In the 11th chapter, first part, meaning dwadasha adhikaranam. I said 14. Oh, sorry. Dwadasha adhikaranam. There are 12 chapters in Purvamamsa. Okay. Then we add 4 more chapters and then it becomes shodasha adhikarana. Okay. Dwadasha lakshani. It is called as in like we have ashtadhyayi. That is called as dwadashadhyayi, dwadasha lakshani. Okay. 12 chapters. So in the 11th chapter, first pada, there is a sutra of Purvamamsa we are talking about. Purvamamsa, 12 chapters of Purvamamsa. In that 11th chapter, first pada, there is sutra. What does the sutra say? Bahuvachane sarvaprapte vikalpasyat. Bahuvachane, when it is said in plural, sarvaprapte, everything comes, all. Bahu means all, everything comes. So when that is the situation, vikalpasya, there is a choice. You don't understand what it means. So first we have to understand where this is said. Kapinjala adhikarane. There is an adhikarana called Kapinjala adhikarana. Kapinjalanya jeta, that is the sutra. That is the Vedic injunction. Kapinjalanya jeta. Kapinjalanya jeta. Use the dove. Sparrow. Dove kind of. Okay. So use the dove in this yaga, in this fire oblation. Kapinjalan. So he says doves, plural. Sparrows, use the sparrows. So how many sparrow or dove should I use in the yaga? Since it is said in plural, you have to use everything. So if I'm going to use everything, then there is more problem than one actually. What is the problem? First, the problem A is I cannot bring the sparrows of the whole world. No, it is impossible. Okay. So sparrows of my country, that is also very difficult. Okay, I am just limiting myself to sparrows of my village, not my street, my house, to my village. Okay, then there is another problem. If I'm going to say sparrows of my village, then only I will be able to do only one person will be able to do the yaga, because there is no more sparrow left for the other person. If it is the sparrows of the whole world, that is impossible, A, and Shruti does not give an injection of impossible things, and B is even if you do, then there is no possibility of another person performing. Therefore, that vidhi, that Vedic injunction will become redundant. So, to avoid that, we will say, okay, this village. Then still, only I will be able to do it. No one else will be able to do it. So there will be a problem. I will be killed by, if somebody says, oh, that fellow is planning to perform that dove yaga. You were also planning, right? Okay, let me kill him. Because he wants to do the dove yaga before me. Something like that may happen. I'm just meaning exaggerating the things. Okay, anyway. So all is impossible, because then there will be no one who will be able to perform that yaga, then the yaga itself will become redundant. So what do we have to understand by all? Okay, according to your shakti, your capability, your power, whether you want to use 3 or more, 3, 4, 5, does not really matter. 3 plus is okay. Kapinjalan, plural. So 3 or 3 plus is okay. So based on that sutra, that adhikarana sutra, you should not accept when I say bahushu, plural, you should not say 3 or 3 plus, whatever it is. From beginning with 3, it ends with crores and crores. There is no limit to it. That is the idea. Okay. Not infinity. Infinity is not a number which can be counted. So we don't bring that. Prapanchitam chasmabihi adhvara mimamsa kutuhala vrittau. This kind of thing is established in the Bhashya and Vartika, and we have also established. We have means the author talks about him. So we have also explained this in adhvara mimamsa kutuhala vrittau, in the vritti, in the commentary, the small explanatory notes. In the note, they call it note. Okay, so in the small explanatory commentary or notes, we have explained it in the text adhvara mimamsa kutuhala. Adhvara mimamsa kutuhala. Kutuhala means that which brings joy. For whom? The adhvaris. Adhvaryu is the people who are Yajurvedis, who perform the yaga, fire oblation directly. They are the people who throw the oblation material into the fire. Okay, so with reference to them, I have written a book. In that book, I have explained this very clearly. Evamcha bahurodana iti vaifulya bahushabdat na bahut vachanam. See, bahurodana, he cried a lot. Lot is multiple, plural, right? Okay, so cried a lot. What will be cryings a lot? Cried a lot, like that I have to say, right? Because it's plural. He's crying more, lot. So for that he says, no, bahurodana. In this places, the bahu, though it is used, the bahu word is used, it's not in the sense of a plurality. So there you should not bring the bahuvachana. Okay, dvekayor. See what kind of inquiry into a simple subject. Okay, dvekayor ityadi praya patha balena. That's why I keep repeating. There is no other tradition which inquired into everything in such a detail. Dvekayor ityadi praya patha balena. In dvekayoho, there is a general This is the general way it is said. Therefore, sankhya niyatasya eva. Wherever there is sankhya which is niyata, meaning there is a limit, there is a proper limit to the number, only there tatavida bahutvasya atra vivakshatatvam. Only there this plurality is a limit to a plural number. Only there we are using this. Otherwise, it will be very impossible. Ekasyameva striyadi vyakto. Why do you have to say this? Only when the number is fixed, only there you use. Why do you have to say? Okay, I'll explain. Ekasyameva striyadi vyakto dara ityadi prayoge tu avayavbahutvasya avayavanyāropād vachanam kosha vruddha vyavahara balād iti alam. So, see, there is a lady. That lady, who is that lady? That lady is a wife to her husband, elder sister to younger sister to elders, daughter to mother, mother to her siblings, her daughter and son. Now I have counted 5 relationships. This one lady, should I refer to her with plural or ladies or lady? Yes, I can see multiple person in that lady, or a man, anything. He is a husband, he is a brother, he is a younger brother, he is an elder brother, he is a son, he is a father, etc. What should I to say? Fathers, gentlemen. What will be the usage? So for that say, no, there is a superimposition there. So there is all, it's like I have 10 fingers in my body. So there is plurality in my body. Should I refer to myself as we just because I have plurality? No, Sanskrit teaches us to use we in the sense for the sake of oneself. We should never say I. It should always be we actually, because you have to refer yourself with respect, it says. Now here, if you don't respect yourself, who will respect you? So here he says, Baladityalam. This is enough. We have discussed enough of this. This is enough. Rutva Visarga iti. Now we come to the Rutva Visarga portion. What is Rutva Visarga? We know what Rutva Visarga is, but still he is saying Rama Shabdat Prathama Vibhakto ekavachane supratye sati ukarasya itvena lope sasyarohiti rutve kravasani ursi vijarga satyatyartha. What does he say? See, first you have Rama Shabda. With Rama we have a pratyayah swaujas ityadi pratyayah parascha. Okay, then pradipadikat. Okay, so pratipadika with pratipadika pratyayah parascha, you bring in suvadi. So Rama plus su dvivachane ekvachane dvekayor dvivachane ekavachane. Based on that we bring in ekavachana prathama ekavachana, that too. Okay, so Rama plus su. In that situation the u is it, so u goes. Rama plus sakara. For that sakara you bring in sasho ruhu, ru. U also itva there. So Rama plus ir, refa. Rama plus refa. Karavasara visarjaniya, refa becomes visarga. Ramaha, that is the form. Suiti ukarasya arvana strasau ityado visheshanartham. Su, there the u is it. Why do you have to bring in u, it, and make it it? So that is used in the Arvana Sutra. Asi iti ukte hi asakaradau ityartha syat. When if you use asi, when you say asi, then when there is no sakara, that situation it will become asi will mean not in the sakara. So to avoid that tatascha, therefore if we understand like that, then what happens? Vajamarvatsu ityatra arvanastriti vidhir na pravartate. The arvanastrasau ityadi, that vidhi will not be applied in vajamarvatsu shabda, because the su is not supratyaya. Nachatra ro rasuptvat tadantasya padatva bhavat refasya padantatva bhavat katham iha visargeti. Nachavacham, don't say this. What? See, the idea is Rama plus Ir in this situation. Kravasana Visarjaniya made it a Visarga. Rama plus. But wait, how can that Kravasana Visarjaniya be applied? Why? Refa is not a pada. Refa is not in Padanta. Refa does not make it the Rama Shabda pada. So only when there is a padanta and there is nothing after the padanta, then your Karavasana Visarjaniya can apply. Karavasanayoho, padanta Karavasanayoho, Visarga Hasyat. Only there. But since Refa is not a pratyaya, therefore it is not a supratyaya, therefore it cannot make the Rama Shabda Pradipadika a pada. Therefore, there can be no Karavasana Visarjaniya. So that is, don't say this. Nachavacham, don't say this. Why? Sthanivat bhavenaiva roho suptvat. See, the ru becomes sup because sthanivat adeshaha bhavanti. The replacements are treated in the same way as the place of replacement, sthani. We saw this. Okay, so he says, therefore, iti nacha sthanivat bhave kartavye traipadikasya ror asiddhatvam shankyam. No, if you are going to do sthanivat bhava, the ru is of tripadi, the last three padas, and they are asiddha. So you don't have to do the sthanivat bhava here. Iti nachavacham, nacha shankyam. Don't doubt this. Why? Idupadasya cha pratyasiti apratya grahanena sthanivatva atideshe roho asiddhatva abhava jnapanat. In idupadasya cha pratyasya, by saying apratyaya, by saying that he is very clearly saying here also we bring in the carry forward the sthanivat bhava, and therefore based on that non-sthanivat bhava you cannot make the ru as a asiddha. So that is reminded, jnapanat, it is reminded to you by that sutra. Tatra hi apratyagrahanam agni karoti kavibhi kritam ityado visargam paryudasartham. So there we made that agni karoti, the fire does it. Kavibhi kritam, it is done by the kavi. Kavi is krantadarshi, people who are revolutionary thinkers, or people who are liberated, or people who are also, kavi is also used in the sense of the medicine man. Doctors also are referred to as kavi in north. Okay, so this kritam ityado visarga paridasam, there the visarga should not take place. To avoid that, you are using this sutra. Okay, sthanivatve kartavye roha siddhatve tu. If you are going to do sthanivatva and ru becomes asiddha, then tatra visargaseva abhavat. Visarga itself will not take place. If ru is asiddha, then visarga will not take place. If visarga does not take place, where is the question of avoiding that? Tad vaiyarthyam spashtam eva ityalo. The avoidance of you are doing visarga paryudasa, that is not necessary. It's useless actually, right? So we are taking that in consideration also, he says. This is enough, he said. Rama iti. Next is Rama. Rama iti. What does Rama mean? Ramante yogino nante satyanande chadatmani iti Ramapadaye naso param brahma abhijiyate iti. Shruti says, Ramante yogina hrudaye yaha sa Ramaha. That is what normally we explain. Rama means one who plays in the heart of the devotees. One who dances or one who stays in the heart of devotees. Now what he says, one yoginaha, in which the yogis involve, experience, enjoy, in which anante, in which absolute, satya, that which is existence, ananda, that which is bliss, chidatmani, that which is knowledge, that self, in which the self which is existence, knowledge, bliss, that which is absolute, in which the yogis enjoy, rejoice, iti Rama padena. So this is what is referred to by the word Rama. This is what is the meaning of the word Rama. That by that word, what we refer in fact is what we imply is a param brahma abhijyate, the absolute self. Rama means absolute self. That is why in the Vedanta class, which we do alternative days, there I explained. See, our itihasa, our Purana are all a means to teach you Vedanta, teach the dullards Vedanta through stories. So our stories are not stories. Our Puranas are not just stories, collection of stories. They have three levels of understanding. One is, I explained it as this. One is a karma. The second is dharma. The third is marma. Karma means the story portion. Okay. First, the Puranas explain a story. So that for people who don't understand, at least they understand the story. Okay. Next is dharma. If you are taking Ramayana, the Rama, what kind of dharma? He is ekapatni vrata, etc. Those dharmas we are taught. Okay, he lived with only one wife, etc. That is the vrata he took. Now, that is second one. Third one is marma, secret. What is secret? Through that story, what is he teaching you? What is he teaching you? That is the marma. Brahma, the word itself is not talking about a person. Rama means the absolute self. Okay, that is what he is explaining here also. Okay, so iti shruti. This is what the shruti says. Karnadhikaranayoscha iti adhikare halascha iti adhikarane gahi. Rama ramu kridayam dhatu. Okay, ramu kridayam dhatu. Ramu ram with ram gahi comes because of nyakara it adi nitudabah rama. It becomes ram plus a rama. Okay, gahi. Lashukvatadite, then we have I, Nyakara it, and because of Nyakara it, Ram plus a Rama. We have the base word Rama. We have a word Rama, okay? Now he says, Krutadhita iti Pradipatikatam. That becomes a base word by Krutadhita samasascha Pradipatikatta sanya, okay? Then, Avippannaha sanya shabdova. This is Vyutpatti. When you accept the word coming from root word, this is the method. Ramu, ram plus gai, ram plus a, ram plus a, rama plus a, so etc. But if you say Rama is not derived from the root word, it's already there. It's a name of son of Dasharatha. Dasharathi Putra Rama. Over. So then that becomes a Pradipadika not by Krutadita Samasascha, because you have to make it Pradipadika. So that is made Pradipadika by the Arthavat Adhadura Pratyeh Pradipadika Sutra, and that too specifically by the word Arthavat. That is why he says Tathasati Arthavatiti Pradipadikatvam. That Arthavat Adhadura Pratyeh Sutra brings in Pradipadikatva Sanya for this. Atha Pradipadika Arthakata Dvitvadi Vakshayam. Now, since we have the base word, we have to say singular, dual. Singular we have done. Dual, plural, etc. we have to do. So now, Pradipadikasya Dvitriyadi Prayoga Praptau Idam Arabhite. Now we have to, there are two Ramas. Let me limit it to two Ramas. Rama. Okay. Now, Rama plus O, Rama plus O. There is a confusion. If there is only two Rama, okay, fine. Rama, come. That's a big problem actually. So how should I refer to these 5 or 10 Ramas? If the 5 Rama among them is, okay, if there are 2 Ramas, one Rama is going to go to one job and the other Rama is going to another job, that's a different thing. Rama, you go to eating, Rama, you go and eat, and Rama, you go and take bath. That's a simple thing, because there are 2 single people, there is no combination. Though they are both Ramas, they are not going to do the same thing. So, he is going to bring this sutra. Sarupanam eka shesha eka vibhakto. When you are going to bring in one vibhakti, eating, both are eating, then there is one vibhakti. So, at that point of eka shesha, only one remains. That is what this sutra says. We will see what this sutra says. Before that, I remembered about a story with reference to this. When Bhattoji Dikshita was doing this text, you know how crazy he was. He used to write it all on the wall and connect each sutra and all that. His father was like little annoyed. He said, okay, do Rama Japa. The more Rama Japa you do, your mind becomes very clear. Do Rama Japa. Okay, that. So we have a statement. Father's word is mantra. Okay, So they lived like that. See, not they didn't have any respects, or they didn't follow anything. They followed rules. So their words are like, because they are the person who have to be followed, because they followed the shastra, the tradition, so they can be followed. So their words are accepted to be mantra. Now, okay, father, he says, and okay, he goes out. Father asks him, what? I told you to do japa. I did. I told you to do Ramanam Nama. Yes, I did. Finished. What? He said, Ramaha. Over. Ramaha is plural. 3 or any number, it all comes in that Ramaha. So I have done enough japa. That's the idea, he said. We'll see this. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuchate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Shishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.